welcome back to Beauty by Mile. Today's video is going to be a collective higher end beauty product haul. I have done quite some damage the past month. Let's just get started into the things that I got. I have some stuff from MAC. I have a lot of things from Sephora and just Anastasia and Ulta. Let's just get in. First thing that I'm going to show you guys are the things that I purchased at Ulta. And I went to Ulta specifically for my brow wiz. I was running really low and I am obsessed with it. And I had 20% off. So I really limited myself to just purchasing Anastasia products. So I went ahead and picked up two of the brow wizzes. And this is the shade dark brown. And I picked up two because you go through these fairly quickly. And I love these. Oh my god. I don't know how I lived my life without them. It's what I used to do my brows today, and then I set it with a little bit of their gel in espresso. So definitely had to get two of these. Another thing that I got at Ulta is, I was holding on to a liquid lipstick, is the clear brow gel. And I've always wanted to try this because I have the one in espresso, but sometimes it can get a little bit messy once your brow is perfect. Like, I don't know, it kind of like gets dirty around here, and that really bugs me. So I wanted to pick up a clear one for days where it's like, okay, my brows are perfect, they don't need any color, but I just want to set them. And I just got the clear one. And yeah, I redeemed some points, had 20% off, and I paid like $22 for the clear brow gel and the two brow wizzes. So, and let's dig right in here. Okay, so the first thing that I have here is this Smashbox bronzer. I think this was already featured in one of my favorites videos, so if you guys want to know how I feel about this, well, it was a favorite video, but either way, I'll link it down below. I love this bronzer. This bronzer is really buttery and it's just so smooth. It is a little bit orangey, but it's not so much where you can't use it if you have fair skin. I really enjoy the way that it blends on the skin. And this is in the shade Suntan Matte. I don't have the packaging for this because I guess I got too excited and threw it away. But I really do love that. The next thing I want to show you guys from Sephora, something that was already featured in my January favorites. And this is the Tarte Tartelette palette. This is, oh my god, it's such a perfect palette. The packaging is perfect. I love this. I generally go for warm, but this is so beautiful. And they're all matte, so smooth, so velvety, blend like a dream. So I would definitely invest in this if you can, and if you love matte eyeshadows, definitely invest in this because they're just amazing quality eyeshadows. So I have been loving that. Another thing that I finally just went ahead and purchased that I have been looking at for a while, but just never, I don't know, it's pretty expensive, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Now I have the blush one, and for some reason I purchased the blush one before this one. And I really like the quality of it. I really love the way that it's one of those products that just melt on the skin. Like, it just, oh, they look beautiful. So it made me really curious about this one. And I've heard great things, and yeah, I went ahead and I got it. It is expensive. It is $58. But one of these, like a full size of these, is I think like 32 or 38 bucks. So to me it was more of a deal to get it like this because these two shades, which are Dim Light and Radiant Light, are permanent. Like, they're a part of, you can get them individually. But this one right here, Incandescent Light, is the one that's exclusive to this palette. It's a beautiful shade. Like, I like to use this to set my under eyes sometimes, or as a highlight, but they're all really nice. They're very like smooth, really finely milled powders, and I feel like you can use them to set your under eye as a very light natural highlight, but they feel super buttery. So I love this palette. I am so happy I bit the bullet and I got it because it just makes my under eyes look really airbrushed, and it's so finely milled that it doesn't look cakey or anything, so I love it. And then I picked up another NARS Audacious lipsticks. I know that this is super expensive, but I can't help it. I love the formulation of these products. I had actually filmed a lip swatch and review video on this, but then I got one more and I was like, crap, I need to include this one as well. So I have 7 right now, and I have decided that I'm going to try to keep it at 8 because I have this thing with like my lipsticks, and they just have to be even, and I have an odd number right now. So I want to get one more and make it 8, and then I'm gonna do the video for you guys. But anyway, I got the shade Jane. This is one of the most like unique, beautiful shades I've ever seen. It's like, I think they describe it as like a terracotta rose, and it is, I don't have anything in my collection, and I have quite a few lipsticks. I don't have anything in my collection like this. It is beautiful. So it's like a terracotta rose, but it has like an orangey feel to it. I'm obsessed. I love this shade. I had to pick it up. I have been looking for it everywhere. They recently put this shade in Sephora, so I've been looking for it. I found it, bought it. Then finally, so I picked up the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I love this palette. It is the contouring palette that I use today. I use it to set my under eyes. I use it to contour and to warm up my skin. Actually, just kidding. I used this to warm up my skin today. This one does have a lot of powder, so that blows up a little bit when you do put your brush in it, but this blends. Oh my god, when I first tried this, I freaked out. I was like, I've never tried a contour powder that blends so effortlessly. It blends, oh, I love it. And on top of that, they last forever. One of the problems that I have with the Anastasia contour palette is that I feel like the contour fades really quickly, and that kind of bugs me because, you know, you want to keep that contour look all day. But with this, it lasts all day long, and it's just worth it. I think so. This was $46, and I really do think that if you love contouring and if you're into that whole contour highlight thing, this is definitely a palette that you should not skip out on. It is amazing. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Sephora. I picked up some things on the Too Faced website because I had 20% off. So I picked up the Milk Chocolate Bronzer, and I have a little sample of the chocolate bronzer, but I wanted something that was a little bit more softer and subtle for every day. This is the Milk Chocolate. It is a warmer type of bronzer, which is why I like to use this for every day, because I don't really like to contour every day, but I like to warm up the skin and kind of give the skin just a little bit more definition and warmth on a daily basis, because I am pretty fair. So I like to give a little bit of light to my face using this. So I have loved this. Smells amazing, and it is very popular, and it is with good reason. So I picked that up. Then you guys have also seen this in one of my favorites video. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I am obsessed with this. I don't use this as a primer, I use this as a moisturizer. So instead of moisturizing my face with a regular moisturizer, I use this before makeup. And it has coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics, and it is just amazing. It comes with a pump, which is so fancy. And I love this primer slash moisturizer. And then I also picked up Too Faced Perfect Lips Liner, and this is in the shade Perfect Nude. I do like it. It is really creamy, and it, like, you know, it doesn't tug at your lips or anything. It's a really beautiful nude liner. The only thing, because it's $17, the only thing that I don't like, to be honest with you, is that I don't feel like it has a lot of product. Like for 17 bucks, this is all you're getting. I don't know if you guys can see. That's it right there, because I haven't used this a lot. I've used it once or twice. So for $17, you don't get a lot of product, but it is good. It is creamy, and if I fall in love with it, I will repurchase it, but we shall see. Now I'm going to show you guys what I got at MAC. And first thing that I'm pulling out here is this this eye Kohl, and this is in the shade Costa Riche. I've been wanting this for a really long time. It looks just plain brown here, but I really feel like it plays with your eye color. For brown eyes, I feel like this is a beautiful eyeliner, because reds really bring out brown eyes. And for green, I feel like it does a pretty good job. I don't know. I like it. Then I got this eyeshadow, and I got it in a pan form because single eyeshadows annoy me sometimes. I don't know. I don't reach for them as often. But I got this, and this is in the shade, oh my god. This is in the shade a soft brown, and this is just a regular transition shade, but I've been wanting it for quite some time. And it's It's a brown with a lot of pinky beige undertones. I love it. I feel like it is a perfect transition shade or crease color. This is actually the color that I have in my crease today, and it was $10 in the pan form. I haven't purchased a MAC eyeshadow in probably like a year, to be honest with you. But this is a shade that I've always wanted, so I went ahead and got it. And then the last two things that I got at MAC are these lipsticks. So again, two lipsticks that I've been wanting but hadn't purchased. So this first one is in the shade Velvet Teddy. This is probably one of the less drying mattes. Some of MAC's mattes are pretty dry and some of them are not as bad. But this is just a very beautiful nude. It's kind of like that soft brown shade. It's like a nude with a lot of like pink and beige to it. It's beautiful. I have Honey Love, and it's one of my favorite I have Honey Love, and it's one of my favorite lipsticks, one of my favorite nudes of all time. But I've been into like deeper nudes, and I went ahead and picked this up because it is a little bit deeper than Honey Love. I think Honey Love is a little bit more peachy. But anyway, the next shade that I got is Taupe. This is awesome. It's like a brown nude, but it has a hint of like peach, and like I kind of, when I first got it, I was like, oh my god, is this like Jane, like Jane from NARS, but they're completely different. Beautiful, beautiful shade. I wore this the other day and I did like a warm eye look with it, and love it. These next two things I did not purchase with my own money because I don't know, they're a little bit more expensive than normal for me, but I really, really wanted them. So my mom gave me some money. Hi, mommy. So with the money that she gave me, I went to Nordstrom and picked up some, well, two goodies from Charlotte Tilbury, which I have been dying to have. So the first thing that I got is this Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner. And this is the shade that I've heard a lot about, and this is Pillowtalk. I also want the shade Iconic Nude. These aren't that expensive. They're 20 bucks, which is kind of like the pro long wear lip liners from MAC, so they're not that bad. I do want to get Iconic Nude, but yeah, this is just like a really pretty pinky nude, great for every day. Beautiful, beautiful shade, so creamy, looks amazing on your lips, makes your lips look fuller. Love this shade. Definitely going to be picking up Iconic Nude for sure. Then oh my god, this is the most beautiful thing I own. Of course I kept the packaging. I have to keep the packaging. This is like the most luxurious piece of makeup that I own. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. And like even the packaging scream luxury. Look at that. Oh, it's perfection. When you open it, and it says, this is the silver secret that silver screen sirens have kept to themselves for years. And then I love that it has like a little star up here. I don't know if you guys can tell. And then it says highlight, and then it tells you how to apply the highlight and the sculpt. So that's what it looks like. This packaging is beautiful. I normally don't really like higher end packaging. I feel like they can be a little bit tacky and old-fashioned sometimes even, but this is pretty. This is really pretty. It's like a rose gold. It's super fancy, beautiful. Like I just looked at it and I was like, wow, this is mine. I can't believe I own this. And it comes with these two products, and this is the bronzer and this is the highlight. The bronzer, this isn't a contouring palette, I don't think so. I mean, you can use it, but this is a much warmer bronze, but it is beautiful. Oh my god. And this highlight is a beautiful gold highlight. I don't know if you guys can tell. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Charlotte Tilbury is, she's my dog. This was amazing. This is amazing. Blends beautiful, makes your skin look beautiful. Highlight is like I should have worn this highlight today. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just kind of kept this like I haven't wanted to use it that much. Okay, I've been going a little bit crazy with liquid lipsticks. You guys see that balloon? Don't get scared, it's just a balloon that's like floating around with the air. Then the last things that I have are all from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia Beverly Hills recently released a buttload of liquid lipsticks. So I picked up 8. Woo! So the first one that I got is in Pure Hollywood, and it comes in this packaging. All in all, it is a really, really beautiful nude. This is, I think, the second to lightest shade. They have Milkshake, but I feel like that's just too light. I'll show you guys swatches of this at the end of the video. I have worn this, and I worn it with a more brown lip liner, but I love it. I love the way that it looks. So this next shade is Lovely, and this is just a beautiful everyday shade. It's like a beautiful little pink shade. I love it. Those are the only nude shades that I got. The next one is the one that I'm wearing today, and that is Spicy, and this is just like a really like bright orangey red shade. The next shade I got is probably one of the most beautiful shades that it's beautiful. And this is the shade Vintage, and this is just a purple shade, but it's like kind of velvety purple. I love it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of MAC's Heroin, but this is more deep purple velvet. MAC Heroin, I feel like, is a little bit more fuchsia magenta, so this is beautiful. The next shade is probably it is the most beautiful shade that they have come out with, and this is the shade Sad Girl. This is like, oh my god, it is just like a beautiful like red, like it looks like a classic like ruby red, but then it has like specks of pink, which look kind of weird when you see them, but when it's applied on the lips, it just gives this beautiful like two-dimensional lip, and it's matte, but you can see like this like metallic-ish. It is one of the coolest shades I have ever seen in a liquid lipstick form. Love it. I got the shade Heathers, which seemed like a really what is this? It seemed like a really popular shade, and whenever I would see a swatch, like when anybody would wear it on Instagram, I was like, it's beautiful. But then I swatched it next to Vampira from what? From Kat Von D, and they're very similar. I would just say that this one is probably a little bit more red, and Vampira is just a little bit more, it has a little more brown, but it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's just a red with a nice brown undertone, so I like it. And then I got Vamp, and Vamp is like really brown. It's red, but like I swatched it next to Salem because I was like, oh, is it just like Lime Crime Salem? But no, it's not. It's really, really different, and it's red, and it's very similar to Heather's, but when you'll see them when they're swatched together, that this one has just a lot more brown to it. And then the last shade that I got is Potion, and it looks black on me, to be honest with you, but it is so pretty. It is just a really, really black and purple. I love this shade. And I will definitely wear this out. I'm not scared to wear both shades out, but love this. So this is Pure Hollywood, Lovely, Spicy, Vintage, Sad Girl, Heathers, Vamp, and Potion. Beautiful. And then the last thing that I got, because this is just a shade that I've been wanting forever, when they came out with the single eyeshadows, I was so excited just for this shade. And this is, I got a single eyeshadow, I just got one, and this is in the shade Orange Soda. I was so sad when I missed out on the Lavish palette because I didn't know it was limited edition, and I really just wanted this shade. I feel like it's beautiful. I used it as my transition shade, so that's all that warmth there, and I use it to blend out the lower lash line. This is a beautiful, beautiful transition crease, beautiful shade. It is orangey, but I guess the soda part makes it more like a creamy orange. So I don't know if you guys can tell. I have like swatch things. But beautiful, love it. It is $12. I just wanted this one. That does it for today's video. I know I got a lot of stuff. It's a huge haul. But again, it's collective. I didn't get all of this at once. I've kind of been purchasing little things in here and there since December. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. It's Beauty by Mile on all of that. Again, yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. It warms my heart. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.